So I thought I would show you my Chinese elm bonsai. Whenever I post up a picture of these, I always get asked loads of questions about how I should be looking after certain plants if I want to get one. So I thought I'd just show you how I prune this for the shape I got. So it's a lovely shape, this one. I'm going for these pads. Can you see? I want those pads. That's what I want to go for, these pads. And as you can see, it badly needs pruning. I'm going to use a set of these. These are razor sharp. Got them from a bonsai shop. I've had them years, these ones, but they are like razors. Now, you notice that these leaves are tiny, really little. And the reason why they are so little is I keep pruning it back and the leaves start to take that kind of way. They haven't got a chance to get big yet. So I go straight in on one of these longer little branches. If I was to leave that, that would end up being a massive branch that sticks out of everywhere. So I want to take them right back. Anything that's got any length to it, I'm just going straight in and cutting out. Okay, back as far as possible, really. That's because that's the shape I want, remember. So it starts to take a bit of shape. And it's important as well, can you see right inside there, there's a little tiny bud showing on there. That needs to come out. Otherwise it'll end up being a branch, and all that energy goes into that one tree, that one branch, when it should be going into the growth of all these leaves. So all you need to do, because it's so tiny, you can just literally wipe it off. It's a bud, that's all it is. So, and there's one in there as well. I need to snap that one because that's it's got a bit of strength to it. Okay, and that's all I'm doing. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Perhaps I'll put a picture up of the finished prune and you can have a little look. But I am literally, it's almost, because this one's so mature now, this one's probably about 60 years old, because it's so mature, it's got some it's got its shape, you know, it's got its shape. So I don't have to spend too much time trying to bend branches and all that kind of stuff. I'm just chipping away to maintain the shape, if you know what I mean. And while I'm at it, I go into here and I just check that there's nothing in there that shouldn't be growing. A lot of people don't like this clover, this red stuff, but I think it's really nice, especially when it flowers. It's got a little flower there, can you see? That'll pop up, be bright yellow, that one. This moss, I grew myself. I grew this on a log, and I just got some natural yogurt and I smeared it over the log and kept it really damp and wet, and the moss ends up growing on there. And then once it's taken hold, I peel it off with a really sharp knife, and then I lay it on top of the bonsai soil, and then you can't. It's like you're grafting the moss on there. And as I say, that's been on there for 20 odd years, I suppose. Done it 20 years ago. I made that. And that flowers as well, because it's really mature moss. It's got tiny little flowers on there. These little things, these tiny dandelion that shouldn't be in there. So he can get out and in and just maintain it. Look at the bark, make sure there's no little mites on it growing around on there, which there isn't, because I keep it well conditioned. I'm going to give it a water and a spray. I'm going to carry on pruning it, and I'll put a little picture up to show you what it looks like. I love it. It's really therapeutic sitting down pruning these. Even when it's hammering down with rain, it's still nice. It's relaxing, you know. It's almost like Zen.